Hi, today we'll talk about how to tell your address in Chinese. Before we start, let's look at some new words. 地址 address 国 it means country. 省 province or state. 市 city. 区 district. 街 street. 路 road. 号 number. 村 village. 邮编 postcode. The following is a comparison which shows the differences how Chinese people and American people express an address. And here is the American address. Actually, it's a White House address. You can see here is the place first, the White House, and then the number, and then what street, avenue, or road. And then the next part is the state, Washington, and then there's a country, United States. If it's international mail, you have to put country in the end. And the last is a postcode. Okay, here's a Chinese address. And you can see first it's the same. They put the place first. The place 国务院办公厅. Okay, here's address. And normally people put country first, 中国. And the second place is for the city, or state, or province. Because Beijing is very unique, it doesn't belong to any province, so we use 市 instead of a province, 省. So here is 北京市. And then the next is the district. So here's 西城区. And the following is the road or street or avenue. So here's 街, 西府右街. And then the number, 2号. The last is postcode, 邮编, 10017. Okay, here's another example of Chinese address. Here you put 中国, the country first. 江苏省 the province. 南京市. Nanjing 市 is a city, Nanjing city. 大山村 is a village, a smaller place than city, 市. So 光明路 is road, 光明 road. 131号 is a number. So you can see here's the rule. When you express Chinese address, you put biggest place first, and the second biggest is a province or city like Beijing, capital city. And then you put the city is belong to and smaller than province. And cun is a smaller place than city. And lu definitely smaller than the city or village. How? So you can see the rule is from big place to small place. It's very obvious. And in the end, it's the same as United States address. People put 邮编 postcode. Well, it's time for us to learn a very useful sentence. When you want to tell people your address, and you can use this expression. 我的住址是住址. It means the place where you live or your address where you live. It's different from 地址. 地址, you might travel to somewhere and you want to tell people the address of your hotel. You can see 地址, but 住址 normally is a place, your house address. Okay, 我的住址是, and you can tell people whatever your address is. Sometimes, if you want to tell people your school's address or your company's address, you say 我的地址是. Okay, can you read after me? 我的住址是。我的地址是. When people ask you, where do you live? And you can use the following expression. And the first one, 我住在. It means I live at, I live in, I live on. And you can say 我住在. For example, like me, I live in Hawaii. So I will say 我住在 Hawaii. You also can say 我住在美国. 我住在中国. The second expression is 我出生在. 出生 means be born. And 我出生在, it means I was born at a place. Here you can put a place. For example, I was born in China. I will say 我出生在中国. If you were born in United States, you say 我出生在美国. If you want to tell people specific place, you can say 我出生在, for example, like Florida. 我出生在佛罗里达. And some people will say 我出生的地点. 地点 is place. So 我出生的地点是 is a place where I was born is. 我出生的地点是. It's the same, the following. You say 我出生的地点是 Hawaii. 我出生的地点是美国佛罗里达. Okay, the following are some words you might be able to use in the future. 美国 United States. 美国城市城市 Somebody if he was born in a city, and he can say 我出生在城市. If you live on the suburb, and you can say 我住在郊区. 我住在郊区. Okay, the last word, 乡村. 乡村, 农村, 农村. It means countryside. If you live at countryside, you can say 我住在乡村 or 我住在农村. 我出生在乡村. 我出生在农村. Now it's a time for us to write some characters together. 国省市区街路号村邮编城市城市郊区郊区乡村乡村农村农村地址地址出生出生. Finally, let's have a test. I'm going to point at some characters. Can you tell me the pinyin and what does it mean in English, please?